Hey there, Heather. Ho there. It's Joe Diamond. Welcome you to another time travel tennis tournament. We are doing the Open Air era men from 1968 to 1990. These 32 men trying to get a tournament and all that, trying to win something to move on. Just to let you know that, yeah, if you win a tournament, you go to the Euro Championship and all that. That's in 6 weeks. So you want to win. Anyway, the one seed Mancini will beat Cliff Drysdale 6-3, 6-3, sending him back to the ESPN where he belongs. And it will be Michael Steech who will face Mancini. Surprised he's not seeded. I would think it looks like an 8 seed. But Michael Steech beats John Lloyd, who is known as Mr. Chris Everett, if you will. A.T. Panata will fall to Nikki Pillage in 3 sets. Nikki Pillage, the player who was known for causing controversy in 1973 in tennis because in 73 Pillage did not play in Yugoslavia's Davis Cup thing, so he was prohibited from competing at Wimbledon, and the ATP tour banded together, and many of their stars would refuse to play at Wimbledon. Pillage will take on Telcher. Telcher beats LeConte in 3 sets. So Telcher Pillage. The 3 seed Jimmy Arias will fall. Jimmy Arias will fall to Pierre Prozzi in 3 sets. So Prozzi with the win, and he will face Bertolucci from Italia, who beats Rastango in 3 sets. The 60 Fred Stoll will beat Karol Novacek in 3 sets. Fred. So Fred Stoll with the win, and he will face off against Barasuti, who beats Pesci. Yeah, Fred Stoll recently died, I think, a month ago? Anyway, when we look at the flags on the left side, we have Argentina, Germany, US, Croatia, France, Italy, and Australia. Claude Passerelle, the 2 seed, will fall to Alexander of Australia. Yeah, Barasuti had lost to Pesci. Then we would have 800 because Paraguay. Meanwhile, Amartosh from India will beat Pernfors. Big win over Pernfors for him, so it's Amartosh and Alexander in the round of 16. The 5 seed Yannick Noah will beat Michael Reason straight sets. Michael Reason. And McEnroe will beat Ramirez in 3 sets. Sorry for rolling my R's like that. Should not have. The 4 seed Jay Berger will beat Conrad Graber in 6 straight sets. Michael. Pat Cash with the big win over Heifus. He beat Jay Berger. He won the 1987 Wimbledon, which actually ruined Boris Becker's chances for a three-peat. The 7 seed Clyde Ritchie, he beats McMillan 6-2, 6-4, so he moves on. And it will be Triac from Romania who beats Sadri. Anyway, Tauscher versus Pillage. First matchup sees a wildcard sees Tauscher move on to the quarterfinals. Bertolucci beats Prozzi to move on. And Fred Stoll, the 6th seed, goes next, and he beats Parasuti. So Bertolucci will face Stoll in the next round. Alexander beat Armitage in straight sets, so Alexander doing his job. Yannick Noah next, and he loses to McEnroe. Yannick's like, yes, I'm going to make it. No, you won't. It's an all-Australian quarterfinal, McEnroe and Alexander. Mancini beats Stitch, so Mancini will face Telscher in the quarters. Jay Berger easily beats Pat Cash. It's a laugher. It's a laugher. And Ritchie beats Triac, so we'll have an American versus Australian on the right side of the bracket because American. First quarterfinal sees McEnroe beat Alexander. Hey, Alex. It will be Bertolucci with a big win over Fred Stoll to move on in Madrid. And it will be Mancini who beats Telscher. So Mancini will face Bertolucci. And Berger beats Ricci in straight sets, so he'll face McNamara. You have 4 nations: Argentina, Italia, US, and Australia. First quarterfinal sees Mancini win. Man, Radujappi's done. That's the 1 seed. And he will face Berger. So Mancini and Berger will go at it. 1 versus 4. None of these guys have won a title. Berger number 27, Mancini number 17. So we'll see what happens here. Rankings breakdown. Yeah, semifinals at the French Open. Wow. He went to the match. He beat, well, at number 24, he beat Arantes and had some luck with lower opponents like Alexander, Anacone, and Dibbs before Panatta beat him. He's an average person. Yeah, he's been to 2 finals. He's been to 2 finals, Geneva and the International Championships of Spain. I think that was like back to back, right? Yeah, that was back to back finals, losing to Germano and Arantes. Anyway, Jay Berger, rankings breakdown, got to 2 semifinals in Montreal and Cincy on back to back weeks. That's been his best moments. He beat Barsuti, Pilic, Messier, and Stich. He got to the semis losing to Passarel. And then in Cincy, he beat, well, with 32 guys. He beat Vrenovich, Barsuti again, and Roscoe before losing to Yannick Noah. So here we go.
Quiet, please. Mancini to serve.
He's a 1 seed
First
for a
game.
reason.
Play.
Mancini must be Berger.
Out. 15 love. Out. 30 love. Out. Out. 30-15. 30 all. 30-40. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Berger. Out. Out. Deuce. Advantage. Mancini. Deuce. Out. Out. Advantage. Berger. Out. Out. Game. Berger. First game. $15 love. $15 all. Out. 30-15. Out. 40-15. 40-30. Game. Berger. Berger leads 2 games to love. First set. $15 love. 30 love. Out. 40, love. Out. 40, 15. Out. 40, 30. Game, Mancini. Berger leads 2-1, first set. Out. Love, 15. Out. 15 all. Out. 30, 15. Out. Out. 30 all. 40, 30. Out. Game, Berger. Berger leads 3-1, first set. Out. 15, love. 30, love. 40, love. 2, Mancini. Berger leads 3-2, first set. Out. 15, love. Out. 30, love. 40, love. Game, Berger. Berger leads 4-2, first set. Out. Love, 15. Love, 30. Love 40.
Out!
1540.
Out!
3040. Deuce. Advantage. Burger.
Out!
Game. Burger. Burger leads 5 games to 2. First set.
Burger looking pretty good. Out!
15 love. 30 love.
Out!
40 love. 40-15. Game and first set. Burger. 6 games to 2.
Well, Jay Berger may have won this match and moved on to the tournament champions. We'll see. How to play? Oh yes, 6-2-7-5-6-4. Berger Kachu. So Jay Berger will move on to the tournament champions, beating Mancini. Next tournament is Italia. Italia International. Oops, I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure that the wins. Well, Arias is the top guy. Has yet to win. So 10, 12, 15, 19. 10, 12, 15, 19. 10, 12, 15, 19. Reds is won a tournament, right? Yep. Yeah, make sure I use this. Oops, on piece of paper. Better. I think the Reds just won a tournament, right? Yeah, you won back row won a tournament. Gilbert, I think did. Berger, no, did. Smith did. Pasquarello, I don't think he did. Dibbs did. Stoll did not. Sundstrom. Shimano did. Sundstrom, I don't. Yep, Sundstrom did. Creek, I think, did. Right? Creek? Yes, he did. Solomon, I think I wrote down Solomon one time. Yes, I did. Not gonna cash for the last tournament. Cash bar, Sudi, Novichok, Cruz, and Pillage. School Tanner. Okay, so. Alright, so. Jay Berger, Stan Smith had Giras. I think Giras won a tournament. He did. Kodesh. Yes. Dibbs did. Sanchez did. Andres Gomez. Sundstrom did. Germano did. Yeah, Germano did. Craig did. Solomon did. Richie, I don't think did. And Richie was in the last tournament. Pazarello should be there. Stoll should be. Richie should be there. Mac and Roma. Alright. Alright. John Lloyd. Anacone. Carhoist gets a chance. Scanlon gets a chance. Hot for Teacher gets a chance. Michael Steech gets a chance. Racing gets a chance. Bertolucci gets a chance. Triac gets a chance. Machiavelli. I don't think Stockton won, right? No, Stockton never won a tournament, so Stockton gets a chance. So Yannick Noah will face Hot for Future with Lutz and Hartweiss up to battle each other. Tucci Mancini will face Bertolucci with Edmondson versus Dibley. So that'll be some fun in Italia. I think all the Italians are in, right? I forgot. Oh, gee, I forgot to. Well, there's 3 Italians, so I shouldn't worry. And I'm gonna do